Recently I've visited a number of badminton clubs just to watch the play and learn something more about the game. And one of the things that really stood out to me was the shuttle speeds. Now I've written about this before, and I've recorded a video which is on YouTube showing you how to test shuttles, but it still seems we're having major problems in clubs. So I thought, let's record another video in the hope we get the message across eventually to as many people as we can how much you're destroying this game by not having the correct speed of shuttles. Now let's just quickly go over the rules according to the BWF. So I'm just going to read these out for you, okay? So, testing a shuttle for speed 3.1. To test a shuttle, a player shall use a full underhand stroke which makes contact with the shuttle over the back boundary line. The shuttle shall be hit in an upward angle and in a direction parallel to the sidelines. 3.2. A shuttle of correct speed will land not less than 530 millimeters and not more than 990 millimeters short of the other back boundary lines as in diagram B. If you look at a lot of badminton courts, just in one corner they have a little white line like that. So I hope you can see that. This is where the shuttle should land, between this zone here. So 530 millimeters to 990. The way I describe it is if you put a racket head on its side, either side of that line should be deemed an acceptable speed. Recently I did some testing of shuttles and I had a whole group land over here and I had just 3 that landed around there. So out of that tube I only had 3 out of 12 that were correct speed. All these incorrect speed. But why is it when I go to clubs and I watch them testing, this seems to be the norm? It's wrong. You're not playing in accordance with the rules of the game. Now, I understand here that clubs have budgets. I have no issues with that whatsoever. But these are considerably short. I went to one club and they said to me, well, the ladies are struggling to hit a clear to the back of the court. And to be quite honest, I'm sure a lot of the men were as well, but they just wouldn't admit it. And no wonder, because when I measured the shuttles between there and where they landed was over 9 feet away. So we're talking considerable distance to where we would say was acceptable for a shuttle to land. So short, it was ridiculous. Now, what does that really do to the game? Well, first of all, it means it's very difficult to hit out the shuttle out the back of the court. It also means that your opponent's attack is suddenly not very strong. So it's good for your defence, isn't it? But likewise, it means your attack isn't very good. But if you play one of those games that you like to counter hit, then there's nothing coming at you of any power. And this game is all about control. Well, if you've got a shuttle that's very difficult to hit out, and you've got a smash that's coming at you at a considerably less pace, you're not controlling shuttles. So you're just winning by cheating. And you're cheating yourself because you're making your skills look better than they are. So we really do need to address this problem of shuttle speeds, because this isn't good for the game. We need to be finding shuttles that are the correct speed. Again, I appreciate that in some clubs that some days it's cold, some days it's a little bit warmer, and they can't afford to have 2 speeds of shuttle. I fully accept that. But then select a shuttle that is going to be closer to this than that. It's a lot easier to slow a shuttle down a touch than it is to try and speed it up. Although some would say opposite. Get a little bit of blue tack and put it in the middle of a shuttle and that will speed it up. And you're not interfering with the shuttle. Obviously, one of the rules in this game is you mustn't interfere with the shuttle. But if it's so short and both sides agree that that is an incorrect speed, then why not? So this is my plea really to club officials, club members. Learn how to test the shuttle. Stand at the back line so you strike the shuttle from the back line so that it lands in the correct place without trying to beat the living daylights out of the shuttle. It should be an underhand shot, and that's what the rules say. It doesn't mean try and blast it as hard as you can with the hope you get that shuttle to there so that you know that you get away with playing with a certain type of shuttle. But if you're hitting it hard and it's landing here, then it should be saying something to you that you've got the wrong speed. If you're on 77s, go with the 78s. If you're on 78s, move up to 79s. The cost isn't any different to change the speed of the shuttle, but the game will be different. You will have to learn to control the speed then and learn to use your hands better. But that's also got to be good for a game. So that's my plea to you all now. Play with the correct speed shuttles and let's make this game as good as it can be rather than cheat by having slow shuttles. And I know it's not cheating in a nasty way, but let's play the game as it's meant to be played. That way we get far more enjoyment, we improve our skills, and that's got to be good for everybody, hasn't it? See you on another video.